Hello, I'm with Psychic Secrets. Today I want to answer a question for you because there's many people asking me this. I don't know if it's a certain phase that is going through, but the question is, will you reconcile? Will you reconcile? Now this question, and there's a card that came out, and I'm going to turn it over in a minute. This is for all signs. It's for everyone. You may not resonate with it. But for those of you who do resonate, know that this can apply to a marriage, a friendship, a relationship, a business partnership, anything that you feel has been parted your ways. The question is, will you reconcile? And these two cards came out as well. Okay. Will you reconcile? We're going to lay out 5 cards. And then we're going to talk about them. There's the Sun card. There's the 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. And my kitties are pretty active today. They're happy and the weather is nice. So if you hear a little bit of background noise, you'll know where that's coming from. Okay, so here we go. Kitties are just like little toddlers. Quiet until you want to get on the phone or a video. But that's okay because we love them all. Okay, wow, there's one that came to the floor and it is significant, and it is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so now we're going to cut the deck, and the one on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Now, I'm going to put this here, just like this, so you can see it a lot better. I'm going to say that this whole situation that you are in has affected not only your relationship, your finances, and your home. It seems like literally you have felt lost. You've been juggling things. Your home has been affected. Things are, well, you're worried. Things are feeling like they're out of sorts a little bit, and especially that you're juggling. I want to get my old trusty tarot cards here. And we're going to confirm a few of these cards. We're going to confirm and just get a final message, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? So final message for you in this reading. The card on the top is this. Oh, I'm sorry. I had that turned around, and I have my deck turned. And I do not read reverse. Definitely this is affecting you. I'm going to turn my deck around this way. And I'm going to pick one more card. The Moon. The Sun and the Moon coming out doesn't surprise me because your situation is like night and day. And I've got to say, I'm going to put this deck here. Seriously, I think it's been night and day, ups and downs, opposites of each other. But I want you to see something in this particular card. Now, this isn't as bad as what you think. It is the 8 of Swords. Now, sure, this person looks like they are definitely detained. I'm going to say that. But who's doing the detaining? You see, there's a very wide opening. There's a wide opening behind this person. There's a wide opening in front. It would look like these bindings are very loose, and it looks like this person can actually see through that bandage up here. This little water is still flowing, which means life is still flowing. You're not done yet. It's still, but sometimes this can be of our own making. Have we bound ourselves up? Have we used our imagination in thinking that things may be worse than what they are? Only you will know that. But this is here to tell us to check ourselves. Think of what we're thinking, because our thoughts create emotions, and emotions cause thoughts. And sometimes we can certainly get caught up in the emotional part of this whole thing. Now, I like this Queen. First of all, look at that little fellow right there. Secondly, She uses the wisdom. That's why she has a sunflower and the kitty. She uses the wisdom naturally that comes to her. You see, she's ready to really just bounce into action if she needs to. But she rules with her head as well as her heart. This wand, so this is a fiery element, and this wand basically is here to say she still feels that there's growth, still feels that there's a chance. With this Three of Pentacles, it is a suggestion, if I can talk, that you may want to collaborate or get advice from someone regarding this. And if it is affecting your finances, which I think it is, and I think this is one of the reasons why you may have maybe split up or parted, well, you may need a little advice going forward. Most certainly, it has affected your home. It has affected the happiness and caused a lot of heartache. And incidentally, if you see 1111 a lot, well, believe me, I believe that you are divinely heard and looked after. And this is your time. So do I feel that you will reconcile? The answer is yes. And I've got to say, this moon is Piscean energy as well. We are in the time of Pisces, if that means anything. But this sun is the best card in the deck. It is the end of the journey, and I feel you're going to get there. So what is the advice of the cards? Don't let your imagination go wild. Just calm down a little bit. Work through things. Approach someone with calmness, and they need to approach you with calmness as well. Don't over-exaggerate things. Try not to. I know right now it's kind of hard. But for right now, I do feel that you will be reconciling if you can take yourself out of this place of, I'm going to say, with this layout here, my meaning would be imaginary thought process. Now, what is that? Well, that is at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're laying in bed and thinking, okay, if this happens, then that will happen. And if that happens, then this will happen. If this happens and that can't happen, but this might happen. You see this little roller coaster you start out on? And before you know it, you are believing the negative. And you are attracting the negative. See, I think right now that this laws of attraction comes into play with this because your words have power and so do your thoughts. But remember, your thoughts are not the facts. If you start believing your imagination, you're going to be following that. And before you know it, you're following something that is not factual. So step back, step out of that little cage that you've maybe imagined for yourself and look at the facts. Look at the night and day. Be kind to your partner. Your partner needs to be kind to you as well. Work through this. I know things you're juggling right now, but I can tell you, you are going to be okay. Let's get you one more, you know me, I can't help it. One more final message before we go. One more final message. Here we are. All right, off the top of the deck, and it is, wow, we've got all these that are turning around today. Basically, make a choice. Make a choice of what you want. There's opportunity and growth no matter what choice you make, if you stay or if you go. I feel you're staying. I feel you're reconciling. But make that definitive choice and don't let it just be open-ended and up in the air and up to someone else. Step in, make the choice, and do what you can to work it out. And I know that everything always works out for you because it always does. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this has helped you, and I'll be back again very soon. You can find me on PsychicSecrets.com and on social media at Psychic Zelda Kelly. Have a blessed day, and bye for now.